Yeah, my name's Stuart. I'm a pulmonary hypertension nurse specialist working at the Royal Brompton in London. I think for the clinic visits, people will often come and see us maybe once or twice a year. So it's a time for them to try and get as much information as possible from us. And so I think probably to be prepared. So have a think about what questions they want to ask before they come to us, and they can write questions down. It's very helpful if people come along with a list of questions that they want to ask. I think sometimes people are a little bit uncomfortable in bringing a list of questions, but it's a great way of getting the information that they want. To have a chat with others in their family as well, or with their partners about things that they want to ask if they're not able to come along with them. Or to give us a ring, because they can contact us beforehand and possibly ask us a few questions so they can then have a think about things and decisions that they might want to make to then discuss further when they come to clinic. I think as well to be mindful that the clinic visit is not the only time they can talk to us, so not to feel too pressurised. And if there are things that they then think about later when they go home or after they've left, to get back in touch again, or to go over some of the things that they've talked about again in clinic. So it's to be prepared really when you come in for what you want to ask, but to be mindful that you can then go away, think about things some more, and get back in touch with us again. You don't have to use it for all and everything that you want answered at that time. I think it's very useful if you have a chance to bring someone with you, it can be good. Because you may have good intentions of things that you want to ask or questions that you want to ask. And when you're actually there, if you end up in a different conversation, you're sidetracked and it's not until you leave or you get home. And you might think, oh, I wanted to ask about X, Y, Z and forgot. If you bring someone with you, then it's helpful. It's also quite helpful in terms of trying to remember the content of the conversation. Sometimes we'll cover a lot in the clinic visit. And having quite significant, quite important conversations. It's very difficult to try and remember all of that. So if you have a chance to bring someone with you, then definitely help.